Hey, everybody, and welcome to What's Good with Sergeant Show. I'm your host, Sergeant Show, and I'm drinking and reviewing beers. You know, we didn't have any plans to go to a brewery for the last couple of weeks because we had the 400th episode and other stuff that we were doing. So it's time to finally get into my fridge. I've basically got two shelves of my garage fridge that is completely unusable because it is all review beers. And here's what I'll do is I'll grab a 6 pack of something and then I'll drink 4 of them and leave 2 just in case I want to review it with a guest reviewer so that it's sitting there. So I got pairs of beers that are entirely eating up 2 shelves in my garage. This one that we're going to do today, I have high hopes for because it's a Marzen. That's one of my very favorite types of beer. And my mom and dad brought this back for me when they were on vacation in Colorado. You know the perks of doing a beer review YouTube channel? When people see strange and unfamiliar beers, they bring them to you and they're like, "You should review this." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I will." So today we have Wunder Beer Marzen. Wunder Beer Marzen. This is from Red Leg Brewing Company in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So Marzen is kind of like the American version of Oktoberfest. And really, as I've kind of learned more about it, I think that Marzen was also kind of the original German Oktoberfest beer. They did have a darker Oktoberfest like a Marzen, but then they tried to kind of change it to popularize Oktoberfest and to make it more, friendly for people that didn't like dark beers. Who the fuck are those people? So, Marzen is what you would typically get out of most of your Oktoberfest beers. It's DAC. You know what I mean? And by the way, this is my Hopping Gnome Oktoberfest mug you got when you go to their Oktoberfest, which I would definitely recommend to anybody. So what we'll do is we will drink this beer. We'll take 3 big gulps. We'll rate it on a scale of 1 to 12. Let's do this. Ooh, I like it. Sometimes the Marzens, this would be my critique of a Marzen beer, is they get kind of too wrapped up in the sweetness and carameliness of it, and it loses that kind of sharp bitter edge that a dark beer has. This one does a really good job with that. It's definitely got that nice sharp dark finish, but tastes delicious going down. I like it so far. But let's not be too hasty. We'll take 3 more big gulps. Mm. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. Um, I've never even heard of Red Leg Brewing in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So, wow, very nice pick, mom and dad. I'm gonna go 9. Want to go 9 with Wunder Beer Marzen from Red Leg Brewing. That is really, really tasty. It starts like a regular Marzen, but then it finishes with just a little bit more balls, with a little bit more of that roasty finish. I like that. That's a fantastic beer. And that's what's good with Sergeant's show. And if you aren't watching this, who gives a shit? It's more good beer for the rest of us. We're Oscar Mike.